What's up? I've been getting a lot of requests and questions about the Ursarctic Mitsu combo lines, so I want to show you guys why I play so many big snakes. We're gonna do like a turn 0 play here. I'm just giving them a token to show like a monster they have. So we're going to tribute the level 8. This can be any 8, because it's gonna get us back to Habakiri at the start of our turn. So we tribute the 8 and they all get chain blocked. So we go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Mikpolar. Mikpolar gets us a big bear. This will get us another 8, because the 8 is going to search, because we're going to tribute it again. And then we're going to go new chain. This is all, like, quick effects on their main phase. So we go... Usually we get Tannis, but, like, there are sometimes we get Billis. I am trying Polar for Draco Tail currently, just because it's another thing that, like, shuts down a disruption. But yeah, we go Chainlink 1 to add a snake, Chainlink 2. We chain block every search, and then we book their monster. And then if they don't clear these two guys, we convert it into just like a link that like board breaks. It's why I play Nightmare Phoenix. You go like Phoenix, you go SP, so you can check something on the field, like Yummy. And you also have Polari here. I don't currently main deck the Big Dipper, the field spell, but I will be showing you some lines in this video that use Big Dipper kind of like as a board breaker from your deck. It's a brick, so I'm not like playing it right now, but I will show you that in just a second. So yeah, this combo line right here is anti-droll. So what we're going to be doing here, I'm going to start with, again, Mikpolar, but this can technically also just be any big bear. You just won't get the search if it's not Mikpolar, which like isn't the biggest deal. But like, any big bear realistically can, any big bear, they can all do it, right? So like, we're gonna start our turn with Habakiri. This isn't always correct, by the way. If we're going our full ceiling combo, we want to hold the bear for the next turn, because that'll get us a guaranteed disruption, and it'll be a lot harder for them to clear the Mikpolar before we get our other bear out. But we're gonna chain the Mikpolar to the activation of Habakiri, which will summon the bear. We're gonna summon and tribute the Saji. And we have 3 searches all in one chain here. So we're gonna go Chainlink 1 Habakiri, Chainlink 2 Saji, Chainlink 3 Mikpolar. This is gonna add us 3 cards in one chain, and we beat Ash and Purge. So we just don't care. Like, this is like a custom combo line here. This is why I play the bears, or a reason I play the bears, because like, you can just beat all the cards that cook you. Like, if they're holding an Ash for the Saji, you just punish them. It's awesome. But yeah, no, you get a bear who, like, barely matters. You get Ritual, usually, but you can also get, like, Prayers or Magatama if you're, like, really scared. And then you get, like, another... Like, it's insane! It's so nuts. Again, you don't always do this line in this order. Usually hold the bear, but like there are times where like you lose to exactly Droll and Lockbird where you have to do this, and it just like it saves your life. I'm just gonna show you guys why I play so many Charmies. Not just because you want this deck to orient around 2-card combos, but just because like going first are not the worst to open. It's kind of like Ryzeal, where like if you open just like a random ass Charmy, you can just normal it and it's an extender, because none of your actual engine pieces require you to normal summon outside of like Aramasa. So like it's just like really nice to have the spare 4 in your hand. We're just doing standard Mitsu stuff here. We're gonna be summoning out the Serpent, get the Ritual. Right here I'm gonna just normal the Charmy and make Gallant Granite. Basically one of the like best things you can do here. Like usually if this is the Ryzeal build, you go like Duo Drive, but we're not doing that right now. Like in pure, this is honestly kind of enough. This one here is just because I know you guys, and I know you're gonna want to do some crazy YouTube combo, so I'm gonna do a crazy YouTube combo here. This requires Big Dipper in your deck. It is a brick, but it makes your end board absurd. I don't recommend even playing Big Dipper. If you are, you side it, because it's not even always good most of the time. But we are going to, like, this is the full, I mentioned it earlier, like, the full ceiling combo. I'm just, like, running through it pretty fast here. Because, like, the first half of it's standard, but we do get the prayers, and we get these guys first, right? So this is, like, ideally what we're going to want to get into before anything else. We get prayers here, and this is where it starts to diverge. We prayers tribute the Habakiri. This is going to get us, or the Kumo, I can't read. We're going to get a big snake for the bear. We're going to get back a 4, and then we're going to make Gallant Granite early so that we can get Nibiru. It's just part of the combo line, just bear with me here. But yeah. It starts off pretty standard. We're going to diverge here into the Granite. This will get us Nibiru. You don't even need to get this far with, like, if you want to save stuff and, like, not use the prayers that way, then by all means. But we're going to go into Dynamondo here. I will explain why we do this later on. But this is, like, the only Link monster that we can actually make with our end board. If you don't even want to make the end board, you just hold the bear, but I'll show you guys just for funsies. We're going to go, like, literally any of these chains. It doesn't matter which one. Like, if we're at this point and we spend our, like, effort making the bear, you probably just, like, chain link 2 or chain link 1 the bear, but it literally doesn't matter here. We tribute, we summon a big bear, and we make Polari. Now Polari has an effect, just mentioning that really quick, it has an effect on summon. We never use it that way, because, like, we don't need to. But we're going to activate it to place the field spell, Ursarctic Big Dipper. All that matters with this card is that we can replace a tribute of an Ursarctic with a banish from grave. That's all that matters here. And why that matters is because we are going to Dark Synchro Summon. So we're going to activate Polari by tributing. We're going to replace the tribute with a banish to get the big bear out. And then we, like, reverse Synchro Summon, whatever it's called. So we go 8-1, the 8th the tuner, and we get Septentrion. What this guy says is it's like M-Pen or like Skill Drain for Xyz and Lynx. And it's awesome. I love him. He never comes up. Like, ideally, the only time I ever actually make this card is in a grind game against, like, Yumi or Mitsu. Or not Mitsu, Malice. But the reason we're doing Dynamondo here is like, oh yeah, no, this might be negated. But Dynamondo tributes for cost. So if you don't know, right, if you have, like, in Centurion, right, you get, like, Skill Drain. If you, like, summon Primera, and you go, like, Chain Link 1 Primera, Chain Link 2 Field Spell to Synchro, and Primera goes off the field, the Synchro resolves. So, like, you tribute this for cost, and it's off the field, it bypasses Septentrion's negate. So Septentrion will floodgate everybody else except you. So the last combo for this video, I just wanted to show you guys why you could consider running Big Dipper in your deck for going second. So we're going to start off the same. We're going to go, like, Chain Link 1 Snake, Chain Link 2 Bear, get a bear, get a snake, use the bear, tribute snake, Chain Link 1 Snake, Chain Link 2 Bear, book a monster. We get Habakiri, right? Same start, right? So what we can do now, in the start of the turn, instead of making, like, Phoenix or SP, if these bodies walk, what we can do is, again, like, if they, like, set cards, they got a bunch of stuff. This basically forces all of it out before you even use your Mitsu cards. So you go Polari, effect to place Big Dipper. And remember what I said about Big Dipper, how it's, like, the only thing that actually matters about it is that it replaces a tribute effect. So we activate Polari, we tribute for cost, and instead of tributing, we have Big Dipper banish, so we banish the Polar. We summon back the bear. We have an Ursa on field now, so we can book another monster. So if they, like, keep going, but they, like, can't clear something because they just suck, then cool. But, like, the book isn't even what matters here. What we do now is we just break their board. So we make Grand Chariot. This guy is absurd because this is a pop 2 that protects itself. If they try to, like, imperm you, or they try to, like, stop it in any way that targets you, you can just tribute it to negate that effect, and you just pop 2 cards. And you break the board, and then you use the Mitsu cards to break the board again. It's nice. It's one of the few reasons I actually wanted to try Big Dipper, but I still don't think it's worth it, but you can try it if you want to. That's all I wanted to say here. Those are like the main standard combos. Anything else is like kind of 2-3 card combos, but like these are the bare basics of how to use the Ursarctic cards as extenders, and also to unbrick you. Like if you open a big snake and it does nothing, but you have an Ursarctic card, you just get combo.